Today is 불금. 불금 in Korea means 불, fire, 금, as in Friday, Fire Fridays. That basically means if you're working a corporate job, you're finally free. So going to the clubs, going to the bars, having a drink, enjoying your time, having a crazy night. Are we gonna do that? No, we're a little bit older. We're gonna be making Korean mandu soup.
Never fear, follow every dream when clouds appear.
Alright guys, for people who've been watching this channel, you know the routine. We're gonna do an anchovy dashima broth. So you can find these dried anchovies. They're used for broth from a Korean mart. We're gonna split this open, then take out this black part. Then all you have are the bones and the skin, and we need 15 of these. Alright, 15 pieces in. To reduce any fishy smell from the broth, we're gonna roast these like peanuts. Put it on high heat. So stir around for maybe 15 seconds. 5 cups of water here, put it in. And dashima, aka kombu or dried kelp, iPhone size worth, put them in. Let this come up to boil. We're gonna cook this broth for 15 minutes, but 5 minutes in, we're gonna pull out the kombu pieces because they get bitter if you cook them for too long. 5 minutes has passed. I'm gonna take these boys out of here, and we're gonna let this cook for 10 more minutes. We'll turn this off. If you have a kitchen towel, just put it over a mixing bowl. Very good. So that's ready, and we just gotta prep a few more things. Next, we're gonna just chop a 10-inch piece of spring onions to give that lightness to the broth. Use half an onion, turn that into bits. And then this is optional, but I like to put in some meat. This is about 100 grams of beef. And the last thing, just crack an egg. And we're ready to go. Oh, and of course the dumplings. So in Korean marts, there's 2 types of dumplings. There's one made for steaming, and there's one made for pan frying. These are the ones used for steaming, and they work really well in a stew. And as for the filling, it's pork, chives, glass noodles, and some other vegetables inside. The ones I'm using are pretty big, fits in the size of my palm, and I'm using 6, 7, about 7. Then we're gonna dump it into a smaller pot. Put it on high heat, bring it back up to a boil. If you're using meat, put it in. If you don't, just skip this step. And once the meat goes inside and cooks for, let's say 30 seconds, reduce this heat to a medium. We're gonna put in our dumplings. Nice. Be careful so you don't get burned. Look at those big kahunas. I should have used a bigger pot, but let's see what happens. Guys, then we're gonna put half a tablespoon of soup soy sauce. As the dumpling cooks, they rise to the top, and it doesn't take long. We're gonna put in our onions, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Then we'll put in some of our spring onions. Then we're gonna turn off the heat, and then we're gonna pour our egg around the soup. You could garnish with a little bit of red peppers. Monster dumplings waiting to get opened up. We'll get another one of these big boys. Put him here. Wow. The final last big boy. We'll get some of our eggs. Put it over the top. Guys, I totally forgot to season the soup, so a little bit of salt, just to taste, and some black pepper. And guys, there it is. So guys, normally I like to take it out onto a small side dish. Open it up. Oh man. And you see the insides right there? Get a little bit of soup. You pour over the top like this. You try it out. Don't hit the clubs. You know, it's all gonna be disappointment. You're gonna be riding a cab alone back home. Chill at home, make some dumpling soup. Take it easy. I'll see you guys next week. I'm out.